Hey Tabby, I hope you are doing well today. I'm sorry that I'm just getting back to you, but things have been really busy and chaotic at work, and sometimes I just don't have the energy to read when I get home, and I like to make sure, that I'm giving everybody the best reading that I can, and that my energy's good, and that I'm just, really connected, and so I waited a little bit. So let's see what's gonna come through today. Spirit, what message do you have for Tabby? What does she need to know? You saw one pop out. I'll read it in just a second. What messages do you have for Tabby today? Okay. So the first card that came out is all about a desired outcome that you have, and this desired outcome will happen very soon, and Spirit is urging you to have patience and kind of just wait to see how things play out and don't force things to happen. So let's find out a little bit more about this positive outcome, or this desired outcome that you've been wanting to kind of manifest in the physical. So what can we learn about this desired outcome that Tabby has? Okay. Actually, Tabby, this is turning into a really good reading. So you have the sun here, and the sun is all about vitality. It's all about life force energy. It's all about planting seeds and having them blossom. So the seeds and hard work, the seeds that you've been planting or the hard work that you have been doing to kind of better your life. And it's unfair that I have a little bit of an advantage because I know you so well, but those things like becoming sober and becoming stable and working on your mental health and your physical health and your overall well-being, those things that you're doing, although you feel like you're not getting anywhere and these things are taking a long time to kind of come to fruition and for your life to kind of change in a positive way, know that those plants that you, those seeds that you are planting, or those steps that you are taking, or those changes that you are making are going to lead you to a time of abundance. So those seeds that you're planting are fully going to manifest in the physical. And we can see that with this 10 of Pentacles here. So the seeds that you've planted, you can kind of see these coins right here. And Pentacles are all about the physical realm of existence. So all of those steps that you have taken to better yourself, or all those seeds that you've planted to better yourself, are going to blossom, and you're going to be truly abundant. Your life is really going to change for the better. I'm just going to shift my camera down a little bit. I don't usually film like this, but I want you to kind of see my perspective of the cards, so I'm trying to do something a little bit different today. So again, your desired outcome, and your desired outcome is about your movement forward, your growth, your personal growth and development. It's going to happen. It's going to fully come to fruition in the very near future, but you can't force it to happen, and you need to be patient, and you need to give yourself credit for those steps that you've taken, because eventually over time, with perseverance, and follow through and sticking to the path, these things are really going to come to fruition, and you're going to manifest the life that you want. So what Spirit is telling you right here is that these things, this outcome of your personal well-being, is really going to happen, but you need to be patient and stick to it. Is there anything else that wants to come out about this for Tabby? So right now, I can see this card is in the reversed orientation, so that just means that it came out upside down, but I wanted you to have a good look at it. So cards in the reversed orientation simply have the alternative or opposite meaning of their upright counterpart, and you can see that this is the 9 of Swords, and swords are related to the mental realm of existence. And so with this 9 of Swords in reverse, you can kind of see this guy, he's up, he's holding his head. This is all about these pervasive and negative thoughts, these things that keep us up at night or run through our mind all day and just really exhaust us, because they are just like such heavy thoughts and have heavy feelings and emotions surrounding them, and they cause us mental anguish. They cause us things like anxiety, depression, sleepless nights, things like that. But because it's a 9, 9 is close to a new beginning, and because it was also in the upright orientation, again, these things are really going to fade. The more you stick to your path and you go through this dark night of the soul period that I talked to you about the other day, and told you to look up, the more you go through this period and you stick to your path and you stay on the path and you keep doing the work, the more you're going to keep planting these seeds and moving forward. If you think about a gardener really has to make sure that all aspects of his land is precisely the right temperament for growth. So he has to make sure that the soil's good, and he has to take care of the fields and tend to the plants. And so if you think about yourself as that, you will come to realize that it's not an easy process, and plants and flowers just don't blossom. They take a lot of work. It takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of gumption. It takes a lot of preparation. It takes a lot of maintenance. And so because you're doing all of these things and you've planted these seeds and you're sticking to it, even despite all of the hard times that you've had, these things are really going to come to fruition, and the challenges that you're facing right now are going to fade. So the Page of Wands also presented in the reverse position, and the wands are all about the spiritual realm of existence. And because the card, again, was in its reversed orientation, it has the opposite meaning of its upright counterpart. And so what we can see or learn from this page here, so pages are not quite knights yet, and in medieval times pages were a young energy, like a boy, someone who is preparing to leave the castle and head into battle like the knight, but is not quite there yet. So what this is telling me in the reverse position is that you have a lot of spiritual work that needs to be done, but you're not quite ready to kind of fully step into doing this work. Probably because it's a little peculiar, sort of like the work that I do with tarot. I was never really an overly spiritual or religious person. It kind of was taboo and scary to me, and the way that I grew up in the Catholic Church was very restrictive, and you have this mindset or this ideal about spirituality or religion, and in a spiritual context, your connection with spirit should be very freeing. It shouldn't be very confining like some of the religions. So what this is telling me is that you have a lot of spiritual growth that you still need to work on, and that you're not quite ready to take that leap of faith fully. But hopefully this will help. If you look closely at this card, you can see that on his tunic over here, he has salamanders. And so what I wanted to tell you about salamanders is that salamanders have this unique ability to walk through fire and come out unscathed. So that's another message from Spirit for you, that, you're really going to continue to walk through fire for just a little bit longer. You're going to have some mental challenges and some mental anguish, based upon some of the things that you're going through, and also from your past. But in the future, you're going to come out unscathed. You're going to come out renewed and victorious, and bring the things into fruition and live the life that you want to live. Is there anything else that wants to come out for Tabby with regard to this particular message? Okay, so 4 came out, and when a big chunk like that comes out, typically I don't like to read them, but I feel compelled to read them, so I will. So right here, you can see that we have the 6 of Pentacles. Again, it's in reverse, and this is all about equal give and take. So because it's in the reverse position again, it has the opposite meaning of its upright counterpart. You can see this fella right here. He's holding a scale and he's giving to these two people over here, but things are balanced. But because this is in the reversed orientation, this is telling me that there is a lot of imbalance in your current day-to-day, in your current life. You're giving more than you're receiving, and that is really contributing to some of this energy over here that we're seeing with this Nine of Swords and that mental anguish. The Three of Swords also came out, and the Three of Swords is kind of about like third-party relationships. So what I gather from this particular energy is that there's something going on with a third party. So something related to another option with like a romantic partner that's kind of muddling you up, and again causing you to have some stress and some anxiety and some negative thinking, and it's kind of holding you back from taking action and taking those steps toward connecting with your spiritual side. We also have the Lovers card here. So again, this speaks to relationships and third party. So again, this is really unbalanced give and take in one of your relationships, and then in the other relationship that you could move toward, it would be more balanced. And so that's what we can learn from that energy. But this third party situation that you're going through with these two relationships is adding to your stress, and it's not really helpful. So I hope that helps a little bit with how you move forward. You really need to kind of do your spiritual work, whatever that looks like. It could be self-care, it could be praying, it could be meditating, it could be becoming more aware of your surroundings. Maybe you see number patterns, maybe you see dragonflies, maybe you see butterflies, maybe you find synchronicities or similar things appearing on billboards or signs. There's a lot of ways that you can connect to spirit, but they're really trying to work with you right now and connect with you. So just be on the lookout for that. Is there anything else that we can tell Tabby today? Anything else that you would like Tabby to know today? I'm actually going to switch up my decks. Bear with me for 1 second. Spirit, are there any final messages for Tabby? Yikes. Now I have doggies over here. Any final messages for Tabby, Spirit? Okay. So let go. It's time for you to release the past. And although this feels like a challenge, in the end, it's going to be really liberating. And know that your angels are really nearby to help you. And also know that these endings, they're going to be hard, but they also herald new beginnings. So really take time and let all of the situations that are going on just kind of unfold. And know that they're leading you to a more joyful part of your life. And also, you can change your life by really changing your thoughts. So let go of those negative thoughts. So the Six of Emotions. Memories can fill your heart with many emotions. It is important to remember your past accurately without seeing it as better or worse than it was. People you used to know may return to your life unexpectedly. Children may be or could be an important issue, or you may need to reconnect with your own inner child. So this is just saying that you have like these emotions that are attached from your past trials and tribulations and trauma, and that you really need to work on letting them go. Wow, a lot of cards about emotion and thought and taking action. So the healer of emotion. Again, this time is for you to follow your heart and to feel all of the fullness and heaviness of your emotions. And I know that you really feel compelled to nurture others, but you cannot forget to take care and nurture yourself. And that goes back to that balance. So try to have balance and try to give yourself the kindness and the attention that you give to others. Give yourself some time for self-care. The 2 of action is here, and what this is saying is that you need to trust your ability to make good choices, and that there's a lot of opportunities around you, and they'll keep presenting so long as you move forward. And it also says it's time to take on a new partner who can help you be a success in all of your endeavors. Keep your eye on the big picture rather than the details of the moment. So again, we saw that third-party relationship. The relationship that you're in now with Robert, and again, I have a lot of knowledge of, kind of what's going on, which gives me an unfair advantage, but it also gives me the opportunity to give you insight. You need to get rid of that, and that new relationship that you have is going to lead you to bigger and grander things. So take that leap of faith. But know that that relationship is going to blossom in its own time. So the 3 of thought is here, and what this card is expressing is that there are a lot of angels around you that surround you that are here to help you heal and to comfort you during this time. They want you to know that your sadness is going to be really heavy, but it's going to fade in time, and that you will be able to see clearly after that how important some of the things that you've gone through in your life have been for your spiritual growth and your evolution. So now is a good time to kind of heal those emotions, to take action, to do your spiritual work, and to forgive yourself and others so that you can really embrace your future and move forward. Let's see if I can pull some divine direction cards and see if anything else wants to come out. Are there any final thoughts for Tabby? Any final messages of how to move forward or things? That's too many, but we'll go with it. Okay, so we have recharge. Again, you need to take care of yourself. You need to take time to slow down, and it's not selfish to take care of yourself and do things for you. Friends, spend more time with your friends, those friends that share your thoughts and similar interests with you, your friends who are on a similar journey, your friends who are operating on the same spiritual capacity. And they might be few and far in between, but know that it's quality over quantity. We also have birth here. So birth is about new beginnings. We saw that earlier. You're at this time of new beginnings. Those seeds that you planted are really going to blossom, and you're going to give birth to this new beginning. Positive, stay positive. Even though you're going through this really hard time right now, you need to be able to kind of stay positive and stay on the right path and not get muddled up. Goals. It's time for you to take your goals off the back burner and go for them. So those desires, those dreams that you have that we saw in the first couple of cards about, those things coming to fruition, you really need to, move forward with those and stop muddling yourself up and getting stuck by having things be out of balance, especially with that relationship that you're in and those heavy thoughts and emotions that you have that lead to your depression and anxiety. Ask for help. So it's okay to ask for help. It's not a sign of weakness. Ask your friends, ask your family, ask your angels. And just keep on trucking forward. But there really are some great things for you on the horizon, Tabby. You just have to keep doing the work. And what Spirit is really trying to emphasize here is that there are some things in your life that are still really out of balance. There are some things that you need to heal. Your past traumas, your emotions, your negative thinking patterns. But when you do this, and you are doing this, it's just slow steps, you are planting those seeds, and they are eventually going to blossom, and you're going to have a really beautiful life. But again, A lot of it has to do with getting rid of that rotten relationship that you're in, because things are really out of balance, and things that are out of balance just continue to stay out of balance, and you're unable to kind of move forward in a positive direction. Is there anything else that wants to come through as we close out? A message of affirmation for Tabitha, please, Spirit. Today I am accepting. Today I will open my heart and listen with an open mind to new ideas and opportunities. Again, Spirit's really trying to connect with you. They're going to connect with you in whatever way resonates with you. So when I first started out, they connected to me with number patterns. Like I would see 444 all day or 1111 all day. Too many times for it to be coincidental. And I like to say that there are no coincidences, there are only synchronicities. When I wasn't listening and understanding the numbers, for one whole summer, literally every time I came out of a store, there would be a goddamn dragonfly, and the thing would follow me to my car and buzz around my car until I left. So Spirit tries to get your attention in all different ways, because they want you to know that they are there, and they want you to pay attention, because when you are paying attention more to, what is around you spiritually, you start to have hope, and some of those challenges that you have with mental health and things like that start to dissipate, and you're able to kind of see the opportunities that are being presented to you, maybe through other people. Like a random stranger might say something to you, like about a job opening, or about, I don't know, a fair or something that you might go to, where you get these little breadcrumbs that lead you to the right path. So Spirit works in mysterious ways, and they're really trying to get your attention, and they want you to open your heart and your mind and know that, this isn't like some spiritual wackadoo stuff, that, in order to move forward, that you need to connect with this spiritual aspect of yourself, because we are not humans. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. And we really need to connect with our spiritual side to, align our body and our mind and our spirit, that holy trinity, that triangle of the body, mind, and spirit. When they're out of alignment or out of balance, we're unable to reach our fullest potential and connect with our higher self. So they're really trying to get you to connect with your spirit to move forward. Today, I am powerful. Today, I know that I have the power and wisdom to accomplish everything I choose. So everything that you're doing, all those seeds that you're planting, are really going to help you gain wisdom and also accomplish things. In your reading, it talked a lot about new beginnings. Today is a fresh start. Today is a brand new day that I will embrace as a new beginning and make the most of this day. So, earlier in the week, things really fucking sucked, but moving forward, it's a new beginning, and you were like, I don't know what tomorrow is going to bring or Friday is going to bring. Listen, Linda, tomorrow is going to bring a new beginning. Today marks a new beginning, and know that Spirit has your back, and you're doing all of the things that you need to be doing to move forward. There are a couple loose ends that you need to tie up with Robert and, blossoming your spiritual connection, but you are moving forward. You have taken action on all of the other things and made progress. So stop being so fucking hard on yourself. Today I am mindful. Today I know deep in my heart and soul that happiness and self-worth are within me. So again, know those things about you. You're a beautiful soul. You deserve to be happy and feel worthy. And you know what, Linda? You are worthy, okay? And so again, it's a new beginning. Know that you are beautiful, that you are loved so incredibly much by myself and the universe and the spirit guides around you. And they're really trying to illuminate the path for you, but there's free will involved. So you need to be open to those things to be able to connect with them. Any final words? Okay. Today, I am persistent. Today, nothing is going to stop me from this new beginning and from moving forward and accomplishing my goals. Nothing is going to stand in my way of valuing myself, taking care of myself, and my happiness. Today, I make a difference. Today, I will stay focused, work hard, and do my very best at everything I do. You are doing all of those things, and that's why you have had the capacity to overcome so many of the challenges that you've gone through in your life. Today, I am learning. Yes, you are. Today, I will focus on learning to grow into a better person. And with this new perspective that you have and this new open mind to spirit, you are going to be able to grow into a better person because they are telling you exactly what you need to do to move forward, which is to heal some of those past traumas that you've had and, balance certain aspects of your life and keep planting seeds and keep moving forward. I got to check out because I got to go pick my mom up from her colonoscopy and give her Poochie back, but sending you love, light, and all things wonderful. And if you have any questions or want to know about something more in depth or want me to look into something, reach out.